So I expect a hard match, but it shouldn't be too hard. Like, we'll see. We shall see. I hope you're all doing great. I had a great day so far. I hope you can say the same. If not, make it a great day. I know you can. Alright, enough motivational speech for so early in the stream. Let's just equip this shield right here. Look at our units. We got the Furiox, we got a Titanor, Dual-F, Blaze Knight, Vermilia, Adorado, Rampfight, Goliath, Singe, Rake, Sephorus, Kukurov, Riptorus, Ador, Scarabok, Flare, Fury, Axon, Lura, Kuka. So we can see there's a lot of low-cost units and not so many high-cost units. The Dual-F, I don't like it so much. I would rather have a Scoriox instead of that. Of course, I like the Titanor, Goliath, and Sephorus, so we get double Granite and a nice front line. We are missing Adorios, we're missing Rampfire, we're missing Umbre, Scoriox. But we got the stage 2s of those. Let's just put in more tanks to make it really slow on wave 1. So we got the stage 2 versions of all the necessary units that we need. We got the Adorado, we got a Furiox and a Rampfight. And we got a Vermilia, which is nice. We got a Rake. Looks pretty decent. Riptorus, so I think because we have those mid-range units like Riptorus, Furiox and all of that, we're gonna have an easy time getting through early and maybe even mid-game. And then late game, it's gonna get hard, like after wave 18 or something, when we need some late game units. Alrighty, sell the armor, get in the Riptorus. Actually, we might just sell the Goliath for now and just get in a ramp fight. Just to speed things up in the early waves. Bit weird, do you see that? I have a little hand going on my cursor. But it is what it is. Sweet. At the end of the stream, we're gonna do a location reveal. I'm gonna take the laptop outside, look like the uppermost nerd with running around my laptop while streaming through D-Gen Move, and I'm gonna show you where I'm parked right now. It's in Nazare. And yesterday we've been surfing Nazare. It's the biggest wave in the world, by the way, but yesterday it wasn't that big. Yesterday was like 3 meters faces. Like alright sizes for my skill level. And I hope there's gonna be big swell coming so I can see those 27-meter waves being ridden. It's absolutely insane. We went to the museum to look at all the surfers and all the boards they used and all the stories and stuff. It's just insane. It's like this big of a wall of a wave, and there is one tiny little point. Like it's as big as 3 or 4 houses. It's insane, really. Bonkers. Alrighty, jumping the Sephorus here. Get a Kuka in. And we are rolling. This hand on my cursor is a bit weird. But I guess it is what it is. If somebody would be so kind to let me know how the stream quality is, I would appreciate it. I tried to get maximum reception. I might have to buy Starlink satellite internet. Oh no, it's just time zones. I thought it was a 1-2, but yeah, time zones. I'd like to get in the Singe, but we don't have the money for it, so we're just gonna get the armor back and make it a rogue duel, more or less. Probably we can kill the enemy Singe pretty fast with the Kuka Omega right there, and then we should be good. Yeah, I couldn't even really spin. And now it's assassins versus assassins, but we got the Vermilia, but Vermilia kinda... The ramp fight kinda dodged the Vermilia Omega. But there we go. She dead. Sweet. Let's get a bit of light in here. Perfect. Alrighty, Skoriox over there. Gotta get focused by our 2 assassins. Gonna upgrade our Kukurov to be something way more powerful, probably a Goliath. Gotta get a bit... We have enough damage, so now we can reinforce our tankiness. Because as long as our main tank is alive, our rogues won't be attacked. As soon as Goliath dies right here, Skoriox would turn around and attack the rogues, but that's not gonna happen. Skoriox is gonna die before that. Yo, Fraggy, what's going on? How is it going? Enabling the Twitch chat. Hello, my friend. We're playing private beta. Practicing. So we can earn a lot of money once the game is out. Alrighty. I really have to download some more Illuvium music and make a new music mix. I've heard this track too many times. So... Alrighty, I hope we can kill Blaze Knight before he does anything stupid. Those 2 assassins are such a powerhouse. They should be able to kill him before he casts his Omega. If he casts his Omega... Nope. It wouldn't be a big deal because Blaze Knight heal is not very strong. Goliath will be able to cast his Omega. Yes, sir. Just before he dies. It didn't make a difference. And now it's Vermilia versus Vermilia. With the addition that we have a little ramp fight. Who is hyperactive, so every 3rd attack will silence the enemy. Would silence the enemy Vermilia out of his Omega. Oh, those units look so good. The fur on Vermilia is next level. Look at this guy. Do we still have epic settings? Yes, sir. I'm gonna get that down for now because I just want the best performance while streaming, but it still looks amazing, even on low. Alrighty, soon it's time for our C4s. We're missing 5 gold. Serves up! Yes, my man. Hell yeah. Dude, Nazar is such a good place. I really would like to live here for a while and practice and train to ride the big waves, but it looks pretty scary, to be honest. Something goes wrong and you're not prepared, you're probably gonna die, so should be prepared. Alrighty, I think that's good like this. The Seer is always a bit scary versus our rogues, but as long as we keep him over there on the left side for as long as possible, Seer won't do much. Ador is coming in with the heal, which is always good. His heal isn't that big, but he's just healing frequently and very fast. Not much cast time. Compared to his bigger sister, or brother, the name sounds a bit male, Adoredo and Adorius, they both cast forever. When what's up, my man? Good to see you, good to have you. Welcome to the stream. But what's the enemy seeing? If you're the enemy, you clearly made something wrong with positioning. Because right here, Skoriox has no protection. I mean, it's a bit unfair because we are able to go second. But yeah, Skoriox should be over here. There should also... Like, Skoriox should be in the middle between a tank in the front and a tank in the back, and then he cannot be assassinated. So once we're going like PvP mode where we can't see what the enemy is placing, that's what we gotta do. We gotta protect our carries from both sides, against rogues and against the front line. Skoriox right here, I mean, the Tatopy takes a rogue away, but you can attack him from the front. Easy kill. So that's what we're gonna do. We're also gonna send our assassins to the Tatopy. Also, we're gonna upgrade our Adoredo to be Ador to be an Adoredo. Like this. We kind of ran out of time, but it still worked out because the Tatopy is dead. Now we're moving on to Skoriox, and as long as Skoriox didn't cast his Omega, he's not a big threat. Adoredo coming in with a huge heal. Everybody's full health again. And the enemy Seer is just occupied by our Ranger. I really like to tank the Seer with the Ranger. Just can take him for 25 seconds, and by then everybody else is dead. And we can kill the Seer pretty fast. Stream is super jumpy. That's a pity. It's a big pity. Can you not use internet? Honey? Can you not use the internet while I'm streaming? Sorry. That's the downside of living with a degen streamer, Illuvium nerd. Get kicked out of the internet. I mean, I guess there's not many upsides to it, but... Alright, so we're gonna jump to Dueler first. Like that, I should be alright. Yeah, let me know if that keeps happening. 20 footers, yeah, right. Today we have, like, I don't know, like 12 feet faces at max, and that looks enough for me for now. Oh yeah, I see now the... I hope so. I hope it's better. Let me know if it's still jumpy. Thanks for bearing with me here. Not sure if we should focus the Adorius. Alright, it looks a bit better. Let me know. So, we got the Vermilia coming in. Goliath is gonna tank him. We don't have really a backline, so we don't need to protect anybody. We don't have like a Scoriox in the back that we need to protect. Actually, we're gonna put our Goliath there anyway, just to keep him away from everybody. Keep those assassins bunched up in the bottom. And our Adorius can tank the Arcus, which will give him a lot of mana. So the enemy Adorius is dead. Now Vermilia is basically the only threat left alive. Once Vermilia casts his Omega, he's gonna kill our Adorito. That's for sure. I actually wasn't sure, but then Lura finishes the job. We got a Ramfight hyperactive there, and we still got our Ranger to tank for them, so we should be good. Looks alright. Ramfight will cast his Omega soon. Enemy Vermilia is still a big threat, but our Vermilia is gonna cast first. Silencing the enemy Vermilia. What a goat move. I was actually pretty close. Woo! Alrighty. I think we're gonna downgrade the Adorito just to bring in another big unit like a Singe or a Furiox. Not sure which one of those. With a Singe we would get Bulwark and Earth, so that would be pretty good. It's better now. I'm very glad. Saved it. Thanks for letting me know. I think the Singe can take the enemy Rampfire pretty long. Our Ranger has to take the right plants. Our Ador right here can take the enemy Ador. Like that. Kuka can actually help with the Rampfire right there. Our two assassins, who are they gonna jump? Probably the Kuka Ruff right there, so they can then march onto the Furiox. And our Goliath is gonna tank the left side of the battlefield. Degens, yeah. In the centuries to come, people will talk a lot of this degen area, I think. For the better or for the worse, I'm not sure, but it's a special breed. Alright, our Ramfire is dead, so our Vermilia is left alive as our only real damage dealer. We also got Singe though, we got an Ador with the heals, so we are good. Vermilia really carrying us in this fight. And we might have to think about more damage. Getting a Furiox in. That will cost 35 gold. It's a bit hard to get those 5 gold. Alright. How many assassins? Only 1 assassin coming in, so we might be able to scrap the Singe. Then we can get... Oh no, we don't even need a Furiox, I think. Actually, let's get the Singe back and just upgrade... Where is he? Goliath to be a Titanor. Oh, we also need the C4s. I completely forgot about him. Alright, Ranger is gonna tank Seer. Right there. Ador is trying to tank the Fern. Like this. Our Kuka is gonna come in here. Our 2 assassins are gonna jump the Furiox. And our Singe, I guess, is just taking the Lura. Kind of a backup tank. Remember, we are on our 60-second timer. We are also on our first game of the day, so I haven't seen any waves today yet. So I'm already pretty happy we made it to wave number 13. Sometimes the early waves can be really tricky, but as we said, we got a lot of mid-range units to help us out. Ramfight doing a big Omega right there. Our Ranger not quite able to stun the Seer. Seer is really the last big guy alive. He's gonna spin into 5 units right there. Gonna do so much damage. But our Titanor is unstoppable. I don't think anybody can kill him anymore, so we are good. Oh, look at the Seer damage done. 10,000 right there. Our highest damage unit is 4,000. So yeah, Seer is one of the best units if he is used in the right way. What kind of setup do you guys have for Wi-Fi? I got a router with a SIM card in it, with like a mobile. It's kind of like a like this. And I hope the lags didn't start now again with me pulling that out. But it's working really good. I mean, usually like... Oh, okay. Time. Shit, we're gonna jump the Alfie, that's alright. Our Singe is gonna stay here. He could use a bit of help, so we're gonna get the Titanor down there too. Something like this. Otto can tank the Scarabog. Our Ranger will tank here, and we're gonna pull the Kukurov also in the back to hopefully focus the Ramfire. I think we made it happen. Yeah, it works pretty well. Like, I don't know, 7 out of 10 beaches we have good reception. And yeah. Sometimes I gotta look a little bit to find the good reception, especially when I'm streaming. Sometimes I drive around and just look for the best reception, and then it usually works pretty well. Yeah. Boom. Made it happen. That was pretty good. Really counted those enemy assassins with our Titanor and Singe. Singe was able to spin, doing a lot of damage. 50 gold. Missing 5 gold for the C4s, so we might sell the armor on our Ranger. But let's do the positioning first. Dumping the Dualev. Gonna take him. There's 2 assassins coming in. Alrighty, 50 gold. I think we want to have another tank. Just to help Singe a little bit. Because if Singe is left alone with Rake and Vermilia, it could be a bit too much. So we're gonna put 2 tanks in the back and should be good. Alrighty. Looking okay so far. Really gotta kill that Vermilia. Boom, perfect. Finished off all those units. Don't touch it. I know. When I pulled it to show it, I was like, nah. Last time that wasn't a good idea. It was too late. Luckily, nothing happened. Yeah, this time it's not so fragile. Last time there was like one spot where it was good and the rest was not doable. Yeah, I'm really thinking about that Elon Musk satellite internet, but it's so expensive, so I don't know. I hope they lower the prices soon, and then I'm gonna get it right away. But we wanna focus that Scoriox. And we're also gonna upgrade this Ador to be an Adorado, and then he should be able to tank the Fur Knight and the Goliath, which is a lot, but I have hope in him. Make sure that we target the Scoriox over there. Our 2 assassins are gonna jump to TNT. They're positioned alright. There's 2 enemy assassins coming in, so I think the rest we're gonna play it like this. Our ranger has to go a bit closer to the Riptorus. The Riptorus doesn't go to the Titanor, because Riptorus really shreds through a Titanor. He also shreds for a ranger, but that's okay. We rather lose the ranger than our Titanor. Kukurov is dead before he casts an Omega. Adorado is doing a good job tanking those 2 units on the right side, so that was a good call. Our Titanor is taking a lot of damage right now. Gotta finish off this Fur Knight, and it's looking like a close one. Basically, we only got our 2 assassins left to kill everything else. Vermilia is going down, and that's gonna be it. First try of the day. Wave 16 manages to get the best of us. I'm stoked. That's a good first try. And we're in the leaderboards in the first game of our day. That's exciting. Super happy about that. And now let's try to get up in those top 10 with some casual grinding.